Ladies and gentlemen, episode 305, Sharp Stories, new format, 5 minutes of love. What? J. Gordon McInnes, probably not the right way to say it. Multiples, tariffs, and bond yields. And your 5 minutes starts right now. Timer is on. Okay, so multiple offers. They're back, if you can believe it. A little bit different this time though. Housing, detached housing, entry level and above, be it a little bit newer, a little bit smaller. Definitely not the developer lots. Those are still backburnered, but when you're getting into these entry level homes or just beyond very livable homes, in the detached segment, we are seeing a lot of pent-up demand, as you can imagine. Further anticipation rates are going to drop on the 29th of this month, and we obviously have the 2 rate drops in past. So we're getting a lot of people back off the fence into the market competing, which is interesting. I was in a multiple offer situation last night, 4 offers for a $2 million house, beautiful home in North Van. They're out there and it's happening. But again, I say it's a little bit different time. This time, the tides raise all boats. You know what I mean, but is that the actual saying? It's not like that anymore. So you're not just seeing what we'd see before. When the market is moving up, everything's moving up. It's a lot more segmented. Oh my God, why can't I say that? I'm wasting time here. It's a lot more segmented and segregated with activity. So this housing market, you are definitely getting that activity. Condo market, totally different story. Townhouse market, as we've seen activity picking up again, totally different story. So each segment, depending where you are now, even though activity in general is picking up, some are ahead, some are lagging, and it's not that one tide raises all boats anymore. It's gotten a lot more specific. Bond yields. Bond yields tie into the next point, which is the Trump tariffs, they're calling them. Bond yields, we've been basically with a peak and a trough on par for the last 3 months. Bond yields gone up today. We're at 3.03 on the 5-year. Canadian government bond, we all know that's what the fixed rates on your mortgages are based off of. So that fluctuates in an open market, and then the banks peg to that to give you your fixed rates with a few things happening in between. I think there's further anticipation that rates are going to drop on the variable side at the end of the month again, but the bond yields again slightly going up 0.043 this morning. Already today, I think this is going to be a little bit more volatile once these actual tariff talks come into play. And the tariff. So I think I've got an opinion on this. A lot of people have opinions on this. Obviously, I think it's a lot of what they call in the negotiation world anchoring. So instead of, Trudeau's obviously off the table, he's just said your tariffs will crush us, and then he paused Parliament because he can't handle his own party and what's going on. So he's off doing whatever the hell he is. He's probably just over there in goddamn Tofino right now. But these people don't seem to research who they are up against. All Trump, in my opinion, is doing is anchoring. If you've read the book, Never Split the Difference, that CIA or FBI negotiator wrote a book, or even if you read Trump's own book, Art of the Deal, you would see anchoring. What is anchoring? He wants something, so he's gonna pick an outlandish approach to it, like we're gonna tariff all this 25%, so then when he negotiates you down to 13%, you think you got a good deal just because he started so far away. So you see it a lot with realtors. If you're a buyer and you go into an open, probably without your agent, or your agent comes in without you, and he said,
"Jesus, this place is a piece of shit. I mean, I got someone for it, but I mean, this place is garbage."
So your $1 million, don't expect anything else than us coming in at 800. So what's he doing? He's anchoring down. So when he gets up to 900, oh my God, I came up 100,000. You're lucky. He's anchored down to get to a further spot. So he's put your perspective way out of the way and is just molding you to where he wants you to be. Canada being the 51st state, again, BS, but you can see how that's going to be manipulated back. The tariffs, we'll see, in my opinion, that they're going to be manipulated back. The US buying Greenland, he obviously wants something to do with that. They'll probably settle on putting some oil rigs there or something. So you've got to take all this in perspective, research your opponent, Mr. Politicians or Mrs., and know what is actually happening.